The Ministry of Agriculture has assured Nigerians of its preparedness to combat food shortage and emergencies with the provision of silos to store grains across the country. The Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, Dr. Mohammed Abubakar, made this known at an event to give a scorecard of the President Muhammadu Buhari's administration in agriculture, which held in Abuja. Abubakar says the measures put in place by the federal government emphasizes President Buhari's commitment to food security.
We have established 33 silos with a total capacity of 1,336,000 metric tons of grains. The purpose of maintaining silos is to make sure that in times of emergency, a country has some grains or food to fall back on. Of the 33, we have concession 17. About 8 silos have been damaged during the NSAS and also some climate change issues like gully erosion and the rest of those. Graciously, we asked Mr. President and he approved an intervention, and we are currently about ready to start the rehabilitation of those 8 silos. Just to tell you how much Mr. President has done in terms of maintaining food availability in our silos, when we came, I think there was only about 19,000 metric tons of grain, assorted grains in the silos, I think from 2015 or so. Before the outbreak of COVID, Mr. President has graciously approved, and we have stocked our silos to over 90,000, actually 98,000 metric tons. As if he knew. Then what happened in 2020, boom, like a shot in the back, coronavirus hit. Everybody was locked down. You can't go to the farm, you can't produce anything, you can't do anything. And that was when he approved the release of 70,000 metric tons of grain. What do you think would have happened if we were still at 19,000? Chaos. Then after the distribution of the 70,000, again, we requested for restocking and was restocked to about 104,000 metric tons. And then we released again, some months back, 42,000 metric tons. As I speak with you, Humanitarian Affairs is releasing or distributing about 12,000 metric tons to flood victims and other vulnerable Nigerians. We still have additional stock, and we will be restocking again, but we have to make sure we stabilize the market. And so silos stocking is not just for food. Emergency also include price stabilization, which we have done, because as part of that 42,000, we have released about 5,000 metric tons to poultry farmers, maize for feed. So this is how you make sure that you have your reserve.
Between 2017 and today, the prices of the 3 major ingredients of fertilizer, which is phosphate, potash, and urea, the prices have gone through the roofs. Just to give you the context, in 2017, 1 metric ton of phosphate cost $290. Today, the same 1 metric ton costs $1,255. 2017, potash, 1 metric ton costs $256. Today, the same 1 metric tons costs $1,187. Urea, in 2017, 1 metric ton of urea was $300. Today, 1 metric ton of urea is $1,037. So if you can see that the ingredients of fertilizer have gone up, and this is, I'm talking about international prices, not things that are within the control of Nigeria. But one thing you cannot take away from this administration, one is that between 2017 and 2015 and today, we increased the number of fertilizer blending plants from 4 to 72. And that even despite these increases internationally, been able to, through long-term planning, to be able to really, freeze the price of certain, ingredients, and that is why you still have the fertilizers at the price you have today.